What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing out there today? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG, and today I thought it would be kind of fun to revisit Core 2021 and do a collector box opening. Before we jump into today's video, for those of you out there who celebrate, I want to wish all of you a happy Thanksgiving. I hope everyone has a great, fun, safe holiday out there and has some things that they're thankful for. I'm thankful for you guys taking time out of your day to watch my silly little videos, so again, thank you very much. And if you plan on doing any shopping on TCG this weekend, I do have an affiliate, sponsored affiliate link for TCG. I put it in the description of the video. So if you happen to be doing any shopping on TCG and you want to use the link, super appreciate it. It does help support the channel. And again, I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. So let's talk about Core 2021. With Foundations being out now and being, what I would call a pretty successful set, and it really is for all intents and purposes a core set. Core 2021, this is the first core set to have a collector box, and then we didn't have core sets for a while, so it was the only set. And now with Foundations, it's the first of its kind. I still think it has a lot of juice as a set, and there's some fun stuff. Hopefully we see some of that today, and I'm going to stop blabbing now. Let's go ahead and jump on in and let's crack some packs. As of the filming of this video, the Core 2021 boxes, they kind of like ebb and flow. Right now, it's actually kind of on the ebb, right? As far as like collector boxes kind of jumping up, and there's a lot of that going on. These are still relatively affordable, right around $2.15 per box, maybe even a little bit less. It is a little top heavy with mythics. There's not a good land cycle. It's a Scrylands, so that's kind of a womp womp. There's some good rares with like Heroic Intervention, Azusa, and a few others, but it really is about a few select chase mythics. It's Planeswalker heavy, and you don't necessarily want to see those. So there is a little bit of a boom and bust factor. If I'm being honest, I'm chasing after I would love either a showcase foil or borderless foil Ugin. That's kind of what my chase factor is today. Don't advise opening packs just to get one particular card. There's some other cards I would not be unhappy at seeing as well. Here we go. We start off with a Extended Art Speaker of the Heavens. It's a decent little rare. Remember our first of the Scrylands. All right. That's the pack foil Temple of Silence. And then after that, we have a Baron Talarian Archmage. I hope that is not supposed to be a mythic there. Yeah. Garrick's Gorehorn, Basri's Solidarity. Garrick's Harbinger is a decent little rare. Oh, let's go. That's what I wanted to see in the back. Beautiful. That is a mythic I'm quite happy to see. I know Grim Tutor has since been reprinted a few different times now between Secret Layers and other variants. I still think this borderless foil version is absolutely gorgeous. It really does jump off the page. I think the borderless Grim Tutor is probably around $20 or so, and that's a really sweet hit. I'm really, really happy with that. Very, very nice. Other cards that we would not be unhappy about seeing: Chromatic Orrery. I mentioned Ugin already. Elder Gargaroth is really good. Terror of the Peaks is in here. And if you pull like an Extended Art or an Extended Out foil Terror of the Peaks, despite having just been reprinted, that card also has some gusto still. Some oomph, some value. Cultivate. All right, we got our special Planeswalker land, sure. Start off with a Vito. Very nice. Vito is another one of those good rares in the set. I think Extended Art Vito by himself for the non-foil is like $10 or $11. So that is a pretty spicy pull. After that, we have Stormwing Entity, the pack foil version, Ghostly Pilfer, and all right, so we have the Acolytes, the Protege, Chandra. Sure, there's our second mythic of the box. Chandra, unfortunately, I think I might even be like amongst the lowest value mythics in the set. It's fine. We at least have a nice little Grim Tutor going for us, so not the worst. All right, Chandra's Magma, Solidarity again, and then a Soldier token. Actually, I should be on the lookout. There is a cat-dog token. Obviously, if you see a cat or a dog not on the side, then it can be a cat-dog token. But I think the foil cat-dog token in the set is like over $10, between like $10 and $15. So I should also be on the lookout for that. All right. Hey, so far not bad with the Vito and the Grim Tutor. Okay. Third pack. Here we go. Little Plains action. Oh man, I saw Red Dragon and I was like, yes. No, Gadrak, the Crown Scourge in the Extended Art. Hey, Brash Taunter. You know what? Not bad. I can't remember the value on this one. It might be a few bucks. I don't remember if it's over 3. But Brash Taunter as a pack foil rare is not a bad little rare to have. Certainly has some playability to it. Not unhappy about that. Animal Sanctuary. I think the extended art foil version of this does have some value. I'm not sure about the pack foil version, but taps for colorless, comes into play untapped, and put 2 in tap to put a +1/+1 counter on target bird, cat, dog, goat, ox, or snake. So it does have some utility to it. I will put that up top. Again, it's just as a playable rare that I like. All right, Magmut, Liliana's Devotee, Chandra's Incinerator. When the set came out, I thought this card had some legs to it, maybe even as like a modern card, but never really took off. Never really saw play. All right, Chandra's Pyrelinks. So there's a lot of Planeswalker theme in this. And then, oh hey, the sad robot, the T1000 Borderless Foil Solemn Simulacrum. This probably is worth a few bucks as well. It's kind of a cool variation of Simulacrum, which of course has been reprinted a billion different times at this point, but not bad. Excuse me. All right, on to our 4th pack. Fire Emancipation was like a really big value target, and then it got reprinted. It still does have some value, especially if you pulled like an extended art version of it, or an extended art foil version, but not as high value as it once was. Sporeweb Weaver as an extended art, non-foil. And then Rada, Heart of Keld. Rada's actually pretty good, pretty playable card. If you let it attack, it'll do some damage. Ooh, Karavec. Karavec the Spiteful, extended art foil Karavec. That's kind of cool. I do like this card. So I will put that up top. All right, Liliana's Steward. So a lot of this. Gorehorn. Rare is a Containment Priest. So this time we have a borderless Containment Priest. Also kind of cool. Did see like pretty close reprints because it was in TSR as a time shifted, and then it was reprinted in this. So like really killed the value on Containment Priest. But it is obviously a card that has some utility to it. And then a Liliana's Steward in the back as the foil, as another one. Sure, why not? So double Liliana's Stewards. Okay, pack number 5. Wouldn't mind seeing, we got it, one of the good rares in the set. I mentioned Azusa, I mentioned Heroic Intervention. There's a couple more pretty good rares in here. It's not, it's not rich with, it's not flush with super good high value rares, but there's a few. There's certainly a few that you're not unhappy about seeing. Vito is definitely one of those. Okay, here we go. Pack number 5. Start off with a Rada, Heir to Keld, this time as an extended art non-foil. Into a Speaker of the Heavens, a little duplication. Sure, why not? Pack foil Speaker of the Heavens. This card used to have some value to it, but no more. Our second Temple of the Box. No more of those, please. All right, here we go. Basri's Acolyte into Chandra's Pyreling. There's a Mythic. What do we got going on here? Sure, you know what? I can double up on some Grim Tutors. I'm cool with that. I think they call them technically like alternate arts, and I have no idea why they use that terminology in the set, but I'm going to call it borderless. So borderless Grim Tutor, and again, I think the regular borderless Grim Tutor, the non-foil I should say, is like 17, 18. I think the 20, it's not worth a whole, the foil one is like 20, so there's not a lot of separation between the two, but I'm psyched about having both. That's really cool. And this was the first reprint of Grim Tutor after a long time. What do we got going on? Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. That's what we wanted to see. That's what I'm freaking talking about. That is a beautiful Ugin the Spirit Dragon, and that is a showcase foil. I think this is around $50. That is so sick. I am pumped about this. In fact, I'm even going to sleeve it. I don't know. Oh, dog? Oh, Sapperlin. No cat. So before I sleeve it again, that is a beautiful showcase foil Ugin the Spirit Dragon. I opened a lot of Core 2021 when the set first came out, like long before I had a channel, and I did not have any luck pulling Ugins. I might have opened like 4 collector boxes and maybe pulled 1 Ugin. So that is super sexy. That is awesome. All right. Hey, box is looking pretty good. Again, don't necessarily recommend if you're like, oh, I just want to pull this one card. Like, that's where you should stick with the buy singles. Again, there's plenty of other cards in this set where I'm happy to pull them, i.e. Grim Tutors. But I was definitely had an eye out for the Ugins, and I'm so happy to have pulled that showcase foil. That is a beautiful hit. Okay, last pack of the first half of the box. Foil Shrines, there's a couple of the foil uncommons, especially the foil Shrines, that do have some value to them, like $1 to $3. All right, here we go. Start off with a Primal Might in the extended art. Our third temple of the box, because why not? Temple of Malady. But another mythic, though. That's our third Grim Tutor. I don't recall Core 2021 being especially prevalent in duplication. I know like duplication is always kind of a thing with collector boxes, but I don't recall Core 2021 being like Dominaria remastered levels. But here we are. Another Grim Tutor. Again, I think the regular version is probably like $15-16, so the foil version is probably just about the same. I don't know that there's going to be a real price multiplier on those, but as far as mythics go, you can do a whole lot worse than triple Grim Tutor. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. And I really love that borderless foil version. That's instantly in the personal collection. All right, here we go. We'll keep it moving. Magmut. Borderless Teferi. So I mentioned like Planeswalkers aren't really what you want to see, and you will have Planeswalker heavy boxes, and when you do, like, it hurts because almost none of them have value. Borderless Teferi is kind of like the Teferi. There's like 20 different versions of Teferi in this set. Because he's time shifting and he's moving throughout, so there's like different variations on it. But I think Borderless Teferi is still around $10 for the non-foil. So this is one of the Planeswalkers that does have some value outside of that. So that's cool. All right, another Liliana Stewart. Oh, Teferi's Tutelage. Actually, that's not a bad little uncommon. Not a bad little uncommon for Teferi's Tutelage. I'm gonna switch this around real quick. Sure, with our 3 Grim Tutors, a pack foil, a borderless foil. All right, into the second half of the box, we're kind of crushing it. If we're gonna see duplication, I wouldn't mind seeing another Ugin. Here we go. Yeah, Garrick's Uprising. This was like a $3 or $4 uncommon, but it's been reprinted a bunch of times since then. Here we go. Thieves Guild Enforcer. This used to be a pretty expensive card at one point in Standard. I think it was like a $10 card at one point. No longer the case. Into Pursued Whale, which is about a bulk rare that there ever was. Extended Art Foil Glorious Anthem, because Anthems used to cost 3 to give your creatures +1/+1. Teferi's Protege. A Borderless Cultivate. Neat. Not going to be like a hit, but one of the, like, if you're just an art fan and you love Cultivate, I think this is probably the best version of Cultivate in terms of art. Subjective, but it's one of my favorites. All right, Basri's Lieutenant after that in that showcase version. Another Liliana's Devotee for like the 50th time. And what do we got going on back here? Oh, it's a Borderless Foil Containment Priest. Kind of cool. Actually, I feel like it's a little rare for us to get that and the T1000 Simulacrum in the same box, to get 2 Borderless Foil of those rares. That's kind of cool. I think Scavenging Ooze is the other one. So there's Cultivate, Simulacrum, Containment Priest, Ooze. I could be missing one, but I think that was those were kind of like the showcase. They had special treatments for those particular cards in it. All right, moving right along. Portcullis, Indulging, Patrician. All right, here we go. Foil Land. What do we got going on here? We have a rare. It is 9 lives. Personally, love me some 9 lives. You'll never guess why. But I love this borderless version. I actually have a borderless foil version just because, of course, I wanted one for myself. So I do have that. Next up, Volcanic Salvo. Not a particularly great card. Got another mythic back here. That's what I'm talking about. Boy, not all boxes are going to go this way. Right now, our hit percentage on the mythics, like not getting Garrick's and Chandra's and things like that, like We're doing very well. Elder Gargaroth is a very good card. I think the pack foil version is probably going to be about 14, 15 bucks. So that is another really good hit for us. I'm going to put it over on the right temporarily, but I am not unhappy about seeing that. All right, Devotee, Acolyte. There's the ooze. Sure. So now we have the non-foil borderless scavenging ooze. Actually, still, again, really good art. And now that it's back in standard, maybe people like this version. That's cool. There's that Cultivate. Holy moly. Okay. There's that borderless foil Cultivate. Really, really beautiful. Probably still worth a few bucks as well. And then Magma after that, followed by a Goblin Wizard and Demon Token. All right. 4 packs left. I said I would move it. Why not? Boy, that's a pretty good pile of mythics. I'm so pumped about that Ugin. Okay, here we go. Thankful for this box. Here we go. Sanctum of Fruitful Harvest. Land. Rare is... Oh, there we go. Extended Art. Extended Art Heroic Intervention is going to be a good one. I want to say the regular Heroic Intervention, like for the non-foils, between like $8 and $10 or something like that. So I think the Extended Arts probably are in the realm of like 13. That is a pretty darn good hit. Extended Art Heroic Intervention. Excellent. Still a staple in Commander. This time we have a pack foil Karavek the Spiteful. We have another mythic back here. What have we got? Oh, wow. Box is absolutely crushing it. So that is an Extended Art foil Chromatic Orrery. That is amazing. I think this is like a $40, $45 card still. I don't think it's been reprinted like other than what? Maybe as like a box topper and LCI if I'm recalling. Still really, really hard to get. Still a really rare pull. That is absolutely sick. I will be sleeving that up in just a moment. That is huge. This box is unconscious. All right, Liliana Stewart. All right, Gorehorn, sure. Next rare is another Harbinger. Okay. And a Gorehorn foil after that. Oh, we have a reactor. Teferi's Ageless Insight in the showcase foil version might be worth a couple of bucks. I cannot remember offhand. Birdcat. That's not what we're looking for. But I will put it up here as a pretty playable rare. Like it's got some juice to it. But we're gonna sleeve up this Chromatic Orrery. That is awesome. I've never pulled the Extended Art foil. I think I pulled maybe a couple of pack foils, but I think I'm gonna keep this. I think I'll be hanging on to that. Wow. Wow, this box. Okay. 3 packs left. This might be pretty close to a dream box. Okay. Rare is Sublime Epiphany. Epiphany might actually be worth a few bucks for the Extended Art version. I can't remember. Probably, I would say at least 2, but it might be in the 3 to 4 range. Pack Leader. Pack Foil Pack Leader. Chandra's Incinerator, this time in the non-showcase version. Basri's Solidarity into Teferi's Protege. Mythic is Basri Ket. Basri might be worth it for the borderless version, like a couple, maybe like $2, $3. Again, the Planeswalkers are not really what you want to see in this set, but all things considered, I'm gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Chandra's Pyreling. And a Garrick's Uprising in the showcase foil. At one point, that probably would have been worth a few bucks. Okay. So we did get a Basri in there. Actually, Mythic count's pretty strong here, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 packs to go. What's in the box? Okay. Another Mythic. It is Discontinuity. Extended Art non-foil Discontinuity. I used to think this card was really good. Like, I really wanted this card to be good. I think I have an Extended Art foil version of it. But it is not like a huge hit. I think it's like maybe like $4 or $5. It's not nothing, right? But didn't quite take off the way I wanted it to. A Mythic nonetheless, though. Spore Web Weaver in the pack foil version. Maze Mind Tome. This card saw a lot of play when it was in Standard. Extended Art Foil Maze Mind Tome. I don't think this is a hit, so I'm not going to put it up top. And then we start getting into our Planeswalker cards. We have the Magmut, the Gorehorn. Hey, Liliana Standard Bearer. Not Standard Bear, Standard Bearer. In the showcase. Teferi's Protege. And we conclude with another Standard Bearer, this time as a foil version, because why not? Pirate Treasure. That makes sense. All right, last pack. I'm going to say that we're doing pretty well regardless of what's in this last pack, but you know what? Box, if you want to add on to this box, onto this haul, I will not be upset about it. Here we go, last pack. Any other juice left? All right, here's our land. Sure. Rare is, that's like our 4th temple. All right, we felt like we were probably kind of due there. That's okay. But how about a Liliana? You know what? Again, Planeswalker is not typically what you want to see, but Liliana Waker of the Dead is actually not terrible. It's probably a few bucks, not going to be a big value hit, but a pack foil Liliana Waker of the Dead, I will not thumb my nose at. Double Vision, Extended Art Foil. I actually kind of like this card. It's a little expensive to cast, but I mean, boy, if it sees play, huh? Or if it sticks. Teferi's Tutelage. Liliana Steward. Another sad robot, this time in the borderless non-foil. There's some dust on it. That's what I was wiping off there. All right, another sad robot. And Gorehorn. And Acolyte. And that's going to do it. So we have a soldier and a weird token after that. How weird. But boy, with this box. So what do we get? So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mythics in 12 packs. Good mythic count. Triple Grim Tutor. An Elder Gargaroth in there, including the borderless foil Grim Tutor, which I'm also really psyched about. Like, I'm going to be hanging on to that. Some really good rares, right? So I don't want to bury the rares. Borderless foil Simulacrum, Cultivate, Containment Priest. We did get an Extended Art Veto and Extended Art Heroic Intervention, so we got a couple of the top rares in this set. Got a bunch of good playables around here as well. But there it is. Like, those are the real prize of the box. We have an Extended Art Foil Chromatic Orrery and then a Foil Showcase Ugin the Spirit Dragon, which is absolutely awesome. So, what a box. Yeah, Core 2021, I thought it'd be kind of, with Foundations out, I thought it'd be kind of fun to revisit, and I guess it kind of paid off this time. So that's going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button for me, hit the like button for me, and by all means, drop me some comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, everybody. And again, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thank you. Be well.